They say you don't appreciate what you have until it's gone. But that wasn't true for me. I knew exactly what I had. And I still chose to walk away from it. My name is Laura. I'm 41 now. I left a man who would have moved mountains for me, because I convinced myself I deserved more. Today, I live surrounded by a silence so heavy, it echoes through my nights and keeps me from sleep. I met Daniel when I was 22. He wasn't flashy or loud. He didn't win me over with poetry or grand declarations. But he showed up. Every day. Without fail. When I worked late, he brought me coffee without being asked. When I cried for no reason or got caught in the middle of family chaos, he never left my side. He didn't just love me, he carried me when I couldn't stand on my own. And I loved him. Or at least, I believed I did. We got married when I turned 25. Bought a modest 2-bedroom house. Built a rhythm, a life, a home. But after 15 years, a quiet question started forming in my mind. Is this all there is? Daniel never hurt me. He never cheated. He was gentle, truthful, devoted. But he was also predictable. Reliable. And somehow, I began mistaking comfort for monotony. Then came Eric. We worked in the same building, on different floors. He had a magnetic charm. Quick with jokes, bold, spontaneous. He brought a jolt of energy I didn't realize I'd been craving. One casual lunch turned into daily coffee breaks, then evening drinks. Conversations that once belonged to Daniel now belonged to someone else. I told myself we were just friends. But I knew better. Then one night, tipsy from wine and unspoken feelings, Eric kissed me in the parking lot. I didn't stop him. And with that one kiss, everything changed. Daniel's steady love started to feel like background noise. Eric, on the other hand, was thrilling. Consuming. I mistook his unpredictability for passion. I convinced myself this was what I'd been missing. So I left. I told Daniel I needed space to find myself. He didn't scream. He didn't plead. He just looked at me with heartbreak in his eyes and asked, "Is there someone else?" I paused. Then nodded. He turned and walked away. And in that moment, I knew I had lost something I'd never get back. If you're still here, type 15 in the comments. That's how many years I threw away like they meant nothing. 2 weeks later, I moved in with Eric. For a little while, everything felt new and exciting. Weekend road trips. Unplanned nights out. We dreamed big dreams, dreams Daniel and I had buried beneath bills and routine. But the cracks showed quickly. Eric didn't listen like Daniel did. He never asked how my day was. The small details didn't matter to him. He was addicted to excitement, allergic to responsibility. The things that once thrilled me became draining. And when I was finally his, he lost interest. The thrill had ended. So had the chase. One night, after we argued over something pointless, he snapped, "You left your husband for me. That's not on me." That sentence landed like a blow. Because he was right. It wasn't his fault. It was mine. Months passed. The spark died. And eventually, Eric left too. No conversation. No apology. Just a note. "You're not who I thought you were." And maybe I wasn't. Maybe I never was. Alone, I reached for the only thing that had ever truly felt like home. I texted Daniel. Just 2 words. "I'm sorry." And then, I made a mistake. He never replied. Not that day. Not ever. I later heard he'd met someone else. Someone warm, someone gentle. Someone who didn't confuse love with boredom. And truthfully, I hope she never lets go of him the way I did. Now, I live in a small apartment. My nights echo with regrets. My mornings start with memories I wish I could rewrite. And every time I see 2 people walking hand in hand, smiling over nothing, I think of Daniel. Of the life I walked away from. Not because it was perfect, but because it was real. Because he was loyal. Because he never once stopped choosing me. Even when I stopped choosing him. To anyone watching this who's feeling drawn to the thrill of the unknown, please, listen to me. Excitement fades. But loyalty? That's rare. Once it's gone, it doesn't come back. You don't fix a broken heart with an apology. You protect it by never breaking it at all. Love isn't supposed to feel like chaos. It should feel like peace. Like home. Like someone showing up, again and again, not with fireworks, but with presence. With intention. If this touched your heart, comment 15 to honor the years that deserve protecting. Like and share if you believe loyalty should never be underestimated. And if you've ever made a mistake in love, just know, you're not alone. But don't wait too long to make it right. Some doors don't stay open forever.